I just want the house back. It's mine, and that's where I want to live now. I've let it drag on. I've tried to work it out with them, but he got cancer and it lasted 3 years. And in between his cancer, I got breast cancer.
I have no intention not to honor her wishes, Your Honor.
Stop interrupting me. Stop interrupting me. And yet you're continuing to talk in the background.
No.
Don't tell me no, ma'am, because I've heard you talking in the background.
There's people outside. The neighbors are out.
And your window's down.
There's window cracked, yes.
Your window's cracked.
Not my window. Did you want to talk to me about anything, or do I have anything to do with this, or no? And on the record, my mother said this was my home, so I guess that'll be a new case, Mom.
This one is just rough to watch. We've got a mom who's been through more than most people could ever handle. She survived breast cancer, lost her husband to cancer, and now has to deal with her own daughter and the daughter's boyfriend refusing to leave her home. They've turned what should be her safe place into constant stress. And they're not even just overstag. They're making her life miserable in the process. I want to know where you guys stand on this one, because believe it or not, I've seen people in the comments defend them. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive in and watch.
Vicky Hackenberg.
Okay. And Mr. Perwalski, can you please unmute, turn on your camera, and state your name for the record?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you.
Can you see me now?
Yes. Okay. And you're in a vehicle, but you're not driving. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm parked.
Okay. Ms. Hackenberg, I had placed you and Mr. Perwalski into a breakout room, and the two of you were able to have a conversation?
She
No.
was muted, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
She was muted, Your Honor. I think she just figured it out.
Okay, so the entire time that the two of you were in a breakout room, there wasn't any conversation?
No conversation, but I've tried to have a conversation with him a couple days ago and it didn't turn out well.
Okay. And Mr. Perwalski, you received a copy of your advice of rights and information regarding landlord-tenant matters, correct?
The document that was given to Danielle Hackenberg saying that I am supposed to be on this Zoom call, and then one mailed a day later of the same copies. Is that what you're referring to?
No, sir. No, sir. The advice of rights that you have the right to have an attorney, a jury trial, housing assistance, reaching agreements outside the court, the location where your case is heard. Did you receive that document?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Hackenberg?
Yes.
All right, you own the property?
Yes.
Okay, and Mr. Hackenberg or Mr. Perwalski resides there?
He does. There's no lease. There's never been one.
When Mr. Perwalski checked in, he mentioned something about his girlfriend. So is his girlfriend your daughter?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so does your daughter also reside there?
She does.
And your daughter's not on this action?
No. And she is not an owner of the home.
Okay. Are you seeking to have your daughter removed from the home also?
I will be, yes.
Okay, well, I'm slightly confused as to why you're not doing that simultaneously if you're intending on doing that with your daughter.
Okay, I don't want to take up too much of your time, Your Honor, but I was trying to work it out with my daughter so she could stay. She's my daughter, and if I can tell you very quickly, my husband got cancer during COVID. She lived in Tennessee. I asked her to come and be with her father while he was dying so he could see her. And she couldn't, his oncologist wouldn't let her stay with us because if he got COVID, he would pass immediately. So the house was empty and wined out. We let her stay there. At some point, Chris came and stayed with her. My husband died almost 2 years ago now. I asked them to pay the utilities and mourn her father, and she could stay. But now I want the house back because I intend to move into it. I just want the house back. It's mine, and that's where I want to live now. And
Okay.
you know, and I'm sorry I've let it drag on. I've tried to work it out with them, but he got cancer and it lasted 3 years. And in between his cancer, I got breast cancer. So I guess I've dropped the ball because of a lot of things. But now I just want to take care of all of this and get my home back.
Okay, Ms. Hackenberg, I'm not suggesting you drop the ball anywhere. I was just trying to
Yeah,
prevent multiple court dates for the same issue. That's all. When I asked that
Yeah.
question, that's what I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
intending.
no, yeah, I just wanted to explain myself. That's,
Okay, all right, I understand. Thank you. Mr. Kowalski,
I'm present.
Yes, Your Honor.
all right, when are you moving out?
I have no, as far as I'm concerned, Vicky Hackenberg is my family and I love her very much. So I have no intention of, coming in between their family matters. I think this is, a legal way is, it's up to you. Got my, I just got my residency here in Michigan. So having an eviction on my record, I don't think that would really help future living situations for me. So I don't want that on my record. And I would like to do this civilly with Vicky because I do believe, in no time that we'll be talking again and her family will figure it out. So it's, how do we do it without tarnishing my residency here? And
Well, you move out before the next court date. That's one way.
Yep, 100% with the judge here. You might not hear it clearly at first, but if you listen closely, you can pick up on the daughter in the background whispering to Chris, telling him exactly what to say. I mean, that alone says so much. Then Chris starts in with the over-the-top "I love her so much" line, and you can practically feel how forced it is. I mean, if you truly cared about somebody, you wouldn't make their life miserable by refusing to move out when you're living their rent-free. And the fact that he's saying this in front of the judge and in front of a woman who's been through some serious health battles is just incredible. It's like he thinks if he says the right words, it cancels out the reality of his actions. This isn't just about overstaying. It's just about blatant disrespect here. Just can spot that kind of insincerity instantly, and you can see it in her face here. It is just not helping the case.
Or when did you get notice of moving out?
I got a copy 2 days ago handed to me from her daughter Vicky. Said someone with a badge gave it to her. I got it when I got out of work, and then the following day I got something in the mail.
Sir,
Yes.
Before you were provided with the notice for today's hearing, you were provided with a notice to quit, right? So what date did you get that?
2 days ago.
No, sir.
And there's
Before
an
this
attack.
action was filed.
What? Excuse me?
Before this action was filed,
Yes.
you had received some documentation.
I see there's attached documentation that states that Vicky Hackenberg has filed something on the 28th of September and I must move out by the 28th of October.
Need more time.
Correct. So now you've had what, 7 weeks?
No, that's an attachment I have on this paperwork that just came in the mail.
Sir.
It's not paperwork that I received, Your Honor.
Well, she indicates that she gave it to you personally on September 28th of 2023, where you had to move out by October 28th. Is someone in the car with you, sir?
Yes, it's her daughter talking in the background and she's I can't hear anything. I'm sorry.
Okay. Whoever's in the background, you need to stop talking, please. Sir, you've had notice. This is not the first time, and you did not become aware of it 2 days ago. So what arrangements have you made to move out?
Your Honor, this document that is attached, I was never given by Vicky personally.
Sir?
If she's given it to her daughter and their dispute hasn't come to me, I'm in the middle of a family dispute.
No, sir, stop. You cannot tell this court that as of 2 days ago, you had no inclination that you were being asked to move out.
No, I've been asked to move out since I moved here 2 years ago. But Vicky has signed documents to the state saying that I live here so I can get my Michigan ID. They're up and down with their emotions, so I don't know what to take seriously. But this is the first time I had legal paperwork.
Sir, let me be very clear. Take this seriously. There's now a pending action in court that is before this court that Ms. Hackenberg has asked for you to move out.
Yes.
So, I'm
And
going to let you
no,
know.
and I
just-
will, I have
Please,
no
please,
intention
please,
not to honor her
stop.
wishes, Your
Stop
Honor.
interrupting me. Stop interrupting me. I'm going to make sure you get this advice of rights as well. You have the right to request rental assistance, you have the right to have an attorney, and you have the right to reach an agreement outside of court, you have the right to have a jury trial.
Okay.
The next date that you guys will be coming back is December 15th. That will mean if a judgment is entered by then, that you have until December 25th to move out of the home. Otherwise,
Okay.
the eviction will enter on your record. So if you don't want that to enter onto your record, sir, you may want to move a little quickly in finding a place to move.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I just didn't want an eviction on my record, and I'll do whatever Vicky wants me to do. That's okay. How long do I have to move out?
Well, okay, for the record, okay, can you please put the camera on the individual that's in the car with you, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. What is your name, please?
Danielle Hackenberg,
Okay, and how do you spell your first name?
Danielle.
Okay, and you heard me ask you a few moments ago to stop talking in the background because you're not identified for the record.
Yes, I did.
And yet you're continuing to talk in the background.
No,
Don't tell me no, ma'am, because I've heard you talking in the background.
there's people outside. The neighbors are out.
And your window's down.
There's window cracked. Yes,
Your window's cracked.
not my window. Am I? Did you want to talk to me about anything, or am I? Do I have anything to do with this, or no?
The audacity in this hearing is just so unreal. I mean, Chris's act alone, the fake confusion, the dodging was already bad enough. But then you have the daughter who should be supporting her mom here, showing complete disrespect to her and the judge. I mean, this really isn't some complicated legal debate here. But Chris is acting like this is like the hardest thing he's ever heard in his life. I mean, this dude is an idiot. The case is about a homeowner having the right to live in her own house without being harassed by people she let stay there. And yet, they both carry themselves like they're playing the victim here. I mean, the boyfriend is freeloading. The daughter's attitude is just making things worse. And neither of them seem to care what this is doing to her. I mean, look at her poor face. I know some people like to romanticize the good old days where you could just change the locks, but unfortunately the law has to play out in court. Now that means a judge has to hear both sides even when one side is clearly just trying to stall here. I mean, the patience it must have to sit through this nonsense is honestly pretty impressive. But you can definitely feel the judge's frustration building. And I am hoping it leads to a clear, decisive ruling.
Because you continue to talk in the background and trying to give Mr. Farwolski answers or suggestions as to what he should say. So
No.
I am going to state this. I'm identifying you for the record as being present because you've been commenting on the record, so I need to have you identified for the record.
Okay. And on the record, my mother said this was my home, so I guess that'll be a new case going forward.
Miss Danielle Hackenberg, your mom is the owner of the home, is she not?
I'm on the original deed of this home, and my mother has told me that this is my home, so I guess she has changed her mind now. That is where it's at, I guess. So not sure.
Vicky Hackenberg, whose name is on the deed to the home?
Vicky Hackenberg.
Mom, you can have the house.
Is Danielle Hackenberg's name anywhere on the home?
No,
Danielle, why do you believe that your name is anywhere on the home?
Because when it was bought, it was me. I believe on this home, it was me and my mother 50-50 when it was bought. So that is why. And I was told, and I was taken off at some point. So
you were told you were taken off of the home?
no,
She signed.
No, I did not.
When was the home purchased, Vicky?
I believe it was 2009.
And who purchased the home?
My husband, Ronald Hackenberg, and myself. And, Your Honor, is at one time, Danielle, we did sign it over to Danielle, had her added to the deed. But, Danielle has, had bad substance abuse and alcohol problems. She moved to Tennessee and did not want to return. When she did come to visit her father at one time,
This is
we
hearsay,
asked her,
not your opinion. But, okay.
may I?
Okay, don't interrupt, please, because we're on the record. You cannot
Okay.
record two people at the same time.
Your Honor, and so about 5 years ago, her father and I went to a real estate lady. Danielle said, yes, take me off it. I don't want to be here. I want to be in Tennessee. And we did that because of the drugs and alcohol. We were afraid she was going to be in an accident driving that way and hurt somebody, and we would get, or she or I would get sued,
Mom,
and they would take the house.
Okay,
So,
all right, so at one point Danielle was on there, so that explains why she thinks that she
could I
Yes.
speak on the
is on
record,
the
Judge?
deed. Okay,
Could I have a chance to speak on the record on this quickly?
okay,
Okay, so I know for a fact, and I'm sure you can get the documents, and I didn't want it to come to this, Mom, but I guess we got to go there, right? Not only this house, but one of the William Street houses, it was just me and my father, and I'm off of that now. So
because of
that's
drugs and
another matter.
alcohol.
No, there's no proof.
okay,
That's
hold
her
on,
opinion.
okay,
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 that is her opinion
alright.
of me. That is not a fact, and I did not sign my rights
Okay.
over. So she's done this, and now my dad is gone, and I have no rights to what he left me because she's deciding her kids are on drugs and alcohol. Yet there's no proof of that, and I am just a normal person that works, but she just wants to be able to say what she wants to say. But where's the proof?
Where's the proof? She asks. Well, the proof is in how you've been living and acting. It's really not too hard to see. I mean, this poor mom hasn't even had the space to grieve the loss of her husband in peace because she's been dealing with the constant hostility under her own roof. Not that she's living there or anything, but she literally has full legal access to this house. I mean, I really just don't understand this. You only get one mom, and watching somebody treat theirs like this is just so hard to stomach. And add in the fact that she's talking over the judge and refusing to stop. It's not exactly the way to win points in court. I mean, if we really just break this down, the lease says who's allowed to be there and who's not. I mean, that's pretty much the end. I mean, it's really not too hard to see. Just bring the lease and this thing's over. So, I don't know why they brought all the drama and excuses. Like, they know they're going to lose. It's probably just to stall things out. But if they just focus on helping this poor woman instead of fighting it, none of this would be happening. And maybe they could have stayed, but instead the court is now spending time on something that should have been resolved the moment she asked them to leave. I mean, that says it all about where their priorities are.
Okay, excuse me, Your Honor, would you like me to bring documentation of the notarized papers? Should I go to the real estate people and get copies of where she signed and I own the home, or I have my home. I have my
I
homes
need
in,
all,
I have my
I need
homes
all
in,
the-
excuse
I
me,
need
I
all
have,
the I need all of the documentation that shows who is the owner, who is not the owner, or whatnot, okay?
And how it was done.
of course, I have
And
all.
so we'll see everybody back next Friday at 10 a.m.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
in person. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you.
I think,
Oh.
Mr. Barlowski, next Friday, 10 a.m. in person.
Okay, is this their matter or my matter?
It's your matter. As
Okay.
of now, it's filed under your name, so that's your
So-
matter.
Yeah, again, I'm caught in the middle. Mine was just
Sir,
the eviction matter, not their family matter.
sir, you're
And
residing in the home. As
Yeah.
of now, Vicky Hackenberg, from the information I have, is the
Yeah.
lawful owner of the home. She's filed an action for you to be removed. So,
Okay.
for you to move out. So that is why this is your matter, okay?
Okay, well, I'm not fighting Vicky's wishes.
You're what?
I said I'm not fighting Vicky's wishes. It seems like a whole nother court case just came up in the middle of that drama. So you're understanding kind of what I'm in the middle of.
Sir,
I have
what
no
I'm
desire to
what I'm
upset
under-
Vicky or anything.
Geez. What I'm understanding is that there's clearly a lot of family issues. And
Yes.
there's been a matter filed that Vicky wants you to be removed from the home. And
Okay.
so you're still there. So we are setting it for a second hearing on Friday at 10 a.m. in person. So that's December 15th at 10 a.m. in person. Here at the courthouse, okay?
And that's nothing that can just be resolved right now. I can
No, I
agree.
don't see
I
that
can
there-
agree to it. I can agree to a date to be out. That's fine. I just didn't want any eviction on my record so I can get a new place to live. They can solve their own thing in their own court. I don't think it needs to come into
Mr.
my matter.
Perlowski. Mr. Perlowski, I put the two of you in a breakout room to speak beforehand, and that didn't occur because of technical issues. I don't know. Is there a date that you are stating that you will be out by?
I think responsibly giving the situation, I would need at least 60 days. I just made a home here. I just made a home here. I don't know.
Hold on, please. Are you giving Mr. Perlowski 60 days to move out?
No.
Okay, so there's the answer, sir. We have to have everybody back on Friday, the 15th at 10 a.m. In the meantime, if there's another date that you're all agreeing to and you want to enter into consent judgment, we can do that on that date, okay?
Vicky, is there a date that works better for you?
Mr. Perlowski, I have an in custody matter I have to handle, so I can put the two of you back into a breakout room, the two of you can speak, that's fine. I just can't do that anymore on the record.
Oh, we could speak in person if she's okay with that. All right, thank you, Judge.
All right, have a good day. Okay, and we are.
All right, guys, I have the summary of this one. In the end, the court did what needed to be done. The daughter and her boyfriend had no legal right to live there, and the judge ordered them out within a few weeks. So now this mom is finally able to live in her own home without constant stress. It really is sad it had to get to this point, but the ruling is very clear now. But the part that really gets me about this whole entire video is how little empathy either of them showed here. I mean, especially given what this mom's been through, too. I mean, she was literally crying on camera, and her daughter and the boyfriend would just smile and act like they're just like so entitled to everything. Like, it really did make my blood boil in this one. And not only that, but the whole performance from the boyfriend acting like he was deeply connected to her and just he loved her so much. I mean, that was just pure manipulation, right? He knew exactly what to say to try and sway her emotions, but it really didn't work in the end here. This was never about love or family. It was about control and comfort at somebody else's expense. So, I'm just really glad this mom finally got her home back. Let me know in the comments. Guys, if you think the court should have been tougher here. I mean, I think she did all she could to judge here. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe. It would really help out the channel. Thank you again and take care, everyone.